guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. I hope you are doing fantastic. Today we are going to talk about one perfumer and his creation, and that is one of my favorites, Quentin Bisch. So if you are interested what fragrances he created, maybe something will surprise you, please stay with me. My name is Justina, this is my perfume world. If you like it here, please consider subscribing to this channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and let's go. So yeah, last year, 2023, I still cannot believe the time flew so fast. Last year I discovered this is one of my favorite perfumers currently, and I absolutely love his creations. I discovered that many of the creations I know belong to Quentin Bisch. So he's around right now 40 years old, and he was a student. When it comes to music, he was a music student basically, and he was artistic director for a performance group. However, he decided to take 1 month internship in Grasse, and it sparked his love to creating fragrances. So now he performs his magic in perfumes. So as I said, I'm always in awe when I'm smelling his fragrances. They are very unique. They have this unique touch, like airy touch. They are airy, they are very strong. Not all of them, of course, but they have this quality that is ongoing here and there. You know, mostly they are airy, they are strong, and it's, you know, it doesn't make any sense what I'm saying, but they are transparent and they are strong at the same time. So I absolutely love this quality. And the first fragrance I have added to my collection a long time ago actually, and I didn't realize how much I like Quentin Bisch yet. Bois Imperiale from Essential Parfums. I absolutely love this scent. This one has Akigala wood, which I absolutely love, and also Quentin Bisch uses Akigala wood tons, I think, in his compositions. I absolutely love it. It's like a fraction of patchouli that was cleared out from its earthy elements, and we are left with this greenness, which is peppery, which is herbal, and I absolutely love this effect. If you know how Akigala wood smells, if you smell it once, I think you will recognize it in other fragrances. So this one is bold, this one is very, very unisex, this one is woody and herbal and sweet at the same time. I love this creation. It makes you feel clean, put together. It is perfect for any occasion, I think. It projects really, really well. It's a beast mode actually, and it's a compliment magnet as well. I think this one is very pleasant to the nose, but at the same time very, very original. I absolutely love this creation, and Essential Parfums is not an expensive brand, so if you want to have something great from Quentin Bisch, I would highly recommend you checking out Bois Imperiale, because this is for me a masterpiece. I absolutely love it, especially during the summertime when I have a big problem actually with keeping the fragrance on my skin and around me. This one lasts hours. During the heat, during the summertime, of course, is a all year round fragrance. It will suit perfectly for each season, but in the summertime it performs really well. So I absolutely love Bois Imperiale from Essential Parfums, created of course by Quentin Bisch. Another fragrance which is very similar to Bois Imperiale, however this one was the original I think, and then Quentin Bisch created like cheaper version for Bois Imperiale. It's Ganymede from Marc-Antoine Barrois, and this one is very, very original. I love the scent the moment I tested it. However, this one might be polarizing, so you need to test out before you buy, because it's expensive, as I said. This one is mineral, this one is slightly herbal as well. This one is, in general, very hard to describe. It also has this Akigala wood note. So this one is more transparent than Bois Imperiale. Bois Imperiale for me is more concentrated, more sweet. This one is more airy. This one is very, very projecting as well, very long lasting, but this one overall effect you get, it is more transparent but very strong. So I said before, it's a paradox of Quentin Bisch's perfumes. They are strong but transparent at the same time. I absolutely love this fragrance, and many people says actually that it smells like an interior of a new car, which might be the truth, but you know, it's so original. You need to check it out, especially if you are looking for airy and mineral fragrances with herbal and woody touch. Amazing, amazing. And I know it's a bestseller for a reason. Parameters are really stellar. It lasts the whole day and it clings to your clothes, to your hair, to everything you have on. So I absolutely love it as well. Another fragrance which I love, and I got to know it I think last year, and it's from Maison Crivelli, and it's Hibiscus Mahajad. This one is absolutely amazing as well. I have here a bigger decant, so it will last me for ages, because this one again is very strong, very potent, very much projecting. This one is widely compared to Delina by Parfums de Marly, and by the way, Delina is also created by Quentin. We will be speaking about it in a moment. But this one, for me, if for you Delina is too sour, which happens on my skin, I get too much of sourness due to the rhubarb, I think. If Delina is too sour for you, please try Hibiscus Mahajad, because I think you may fall in love. This one is sweet, this one is sour as well, but everything in here is really good balanced, on me at least. Very beautiful, very potent as well. I absolutely love Hibiscus Mahajad. It is slightly similar to Delina, yes, however, it has its own character. And I'm always surprised when I'm, you know, reminding myself that here we have also leather note. I do not feel it at all here. So maybe it's a base for other ingredients to, you know, to be more crisp, more bold. This one is very strong. You do not need much. But of course, when you are going out and you want to be smelled and you want to feel yourself, of course, douse yourself in it. But this one is very strong. You really don't need much. So beautiful. So if you like Delina fragrances, like, you know, Delina similar fragrances, or you are looking for something less sour, I think Hibiscus Mahajad will be perfect. Very beautiful. Another fragrance is my beloved Amouage Guidance, and here sometimes in some days when I'm wearing Guidance, I can feel slight echoes of Hibiscus Mahajad, which I absolutely love. So this fragrance combines everything I love. This one is very original. This one you cannot blind buy, because you may fail. Many people say that this scent smells like body odor on them, probably because of ambergris, which can pull slightly salty and like bodily even. Is very carnal. It gives this carnal effect for me in fragrances, so that might be true. Here we also have rose, we have peony, we have hazelnut, we have sandalwood. Very original, very strong, like a beast mode. And it is also a compliment magnet. Actually, when I'm wearing this, many people compliment my fragrance, which doesn't happen at all almost. So it says a lot. So even though it might not be, you know, pulling good on your skin, it might not be very good on your skin, in the air, I noticed that many people loves it and many people compliments it. So this is a phenomena, this is a story, this is the artistry in a bottle. I'm so excited to have this fragrance in my collection. It was very expensive, but I do not regret single penny, you know, spent on this, because it's just amazing for a special occasion. But also you can spray less if you want to, you know, have it like your day-to-day fragrance. However, for me, it's a special occasion fragrance. It has like beast mode, projection parameters are also amazing. I love Guidance. I love the bottle. Very beautiful. It's so dear to me and it gave me so much excitement I didn't feel since I got to know Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel when I was a kid, and I think no perfume gave me that feeling as Guidance. I got to know Guidance and I thought to myself, if I could only have two perfume in my collection, I think it will be Coco Mademoiselle. Even though it's very popular, I still absolutely love this fragrance and Guidance. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It was a winner for me actually for 2023. Absolutely love this fragrance. Another fragrance is from Etat Libre Orange, and actually those will be two fragrances. First one is Experimentum Crues. So this one is very interesting and I haven't tested it yet on my skin. However, before this video I was filming in Polish and I sprayed it on paper. And I must tell you, this one also has Akigala wood, so again, a signature of Quentin. However, This one is a rose fragrance. And here the rose reminds me of the rose you get in a Portrait of a Lady. So let me know if you have tested Experimentum Crues and Portrait of a Lady. Do you have the same associations? Because for me, this rose is sweet, is very bold, is very feminine. And, you know, it's almost like jammy rose, but it's also sparkly, airy, and spicy from this Akigala wood. I can feel here really, really good quality and potential for a great perfume, so I need to test it on myself. However, I think if you like Portrait of a Lady, you are going to like Experimentum Crues. Here, incense is replaced, for me at least, by Akigala wood, and it smells just amazing. So Experimentum Crues from Etat Libre Orange. And another fragrance from Etat Libre Orange caught me by surprise because I didn't realize Quentin Bisch was behind it. And it's Attaquer le Soleil, Marquis de Sade. This one is very original. And on Fragrantica you will get only one note, which is labdanum. However, I think we have something more, or maybe, I don't know, he put like a couple of components to create the smell of labdanum. So good. It's very herbal, it's sweet, slightly leathery, woody, very, very interesting fragrance. And I highly recommend you check it out if you don't know it yet, because this is one of the most interesting herbal fragrances I have ever smelled. And there was a time when I was even considering getting a bottle of it. But, you know, I told to myself, I don't need it. But today when I smell it again, I'm thinking to myself, it would be very interesting to have it in my collection, you know? So good. Very interesting. It's not as airy and strong as other perfumes I have mentioned before, but this one is very original as well. I think it is worth checking out, definitely. Another two fragrances will be from the same line, and it's Carolina Herrera Good Girl. I have here Classic, which I absolutely love, and I don't care that people say it's nothing interesting, you know, blah, blah, blah. I know people love Carolina Herrera when I have it on, and that's what I'm sticking to. Very beautiful. It has gourmand notes, it has flowery notes, it has tuberose, praline, coffee, tonka bean. It has everything I absolutely love in perfumes. However, I would be hesitant towards coffee maybe, because that's a note that I don't always love on me, especially when it's too realistic, but here is blended to perfection. I absolutely love Good Girl. For me, it is bold night out scent. So Carolina Herrera Good Girl. And also there is a flanker to Good Girl, and it's Very Good Girl, and I have it here sprayed. And the reason I'm mentioning Good Girl is that it smells very similar for me to Hibiscus Mahajad. So if you are considering Hibiscus Mahajad, but it's still out of your price range, I would recommend to check Very Good Girl, because for me, it smells really, really similar to Hibiscus Mahajad. It's not as potent, I think, as Hibiscus Mahajad, but it does have this, you know, crisp sweetness of hibiscus, basically. And I absolutely love it. Many people compares it to Delina again. However, for me, it's not as much of a Delina as Hibiscus Mahajad. So if you love Hibiscus Mahajad, basically, you need to test out Very Good Girl. I absolutely love this fragrance as well. And I was also considering getting a full bottle. Who knows, maybe. I would be satisfied even with 30 ml or 20, but we'll see. All right, so another fragrance is from Ex Nihilo, and it's Fleur Narcotique. And I was also surprised last year how much I like this fragrance. I have here Clone from Maison Alhambra, and it's Narcotic Flower. It smells like 98.5% similar to Ex Nihilo Fleur Narcotique, so I brought it here for, for reference. I have also the sample of Ex Nihilo Fleur Narcotique, and that one is more condensed, more sweet, I would say, compared to this one. But for me, at least, those differences are so slight that I do not see any point of owning original, unfortunately or fortunately, read it as you may. So yeah, I absolutely love this fragrance, and it is simple, but it has something in it, you know. It has also rose, it has peony, it has musk, it is clean and flowery, basically. And what is for me, quite surprising. Not all of the people get along with this fragrance, and not all people like it. So for me, it's quite surprising. However, I can see from where it may come from, you know, because it has, same as Fleur Narcotique or Narcotic Flower, both of those fragrances are slightly like carnal. They have some carnal aspect to them, which may bother some people, but all in all, for me, it's like a crystal clear flowers combined with crystal clear musk, and that's what I get from this fragrance. For me, absolutely amazing, and it's perfect for any occasion as well. And it's also airy and transparent, but very prominent at the same time around you. Even this clone from Maison Alhambra, it is amazing as well. So if you are on the budget, you may want to check it out. If you love Ex Nihilo Fleur Narcotique. Another fragrance is from Jean Paul Gaultier, and that one is La Belle Parfum. I have here 10 ml, and for now it's okay for me. But I love this fragrance. This one is gourmand, this one is flowery. According to Fragrantica, I think there are only 3 notes mentioned. It's like pear, tonka bean, and vanilla. But I can feel here also cherry notes. So good. And for me, this vanilla pulls slightly like vanilla from Vanilla 28 from Kayali. So if you like Kayali Vanilla 28 and you are looking for something with like fruity twist, I think this one will be perfect, or even combined with Kayali Vanilla 28. I need to actually try out this combination because I own a full bottle of Kayali Vanilla 28. I need to just combine it and see how it performs on me. But yeah, La Belle Parfum Intense, and also La Belle, like the normal version, or OG, is created also by Quentin Bisch. So yeah, that was La Belle. And another fragrance, of course, I have mentioned it before because this one is ever so popular, of course, Delina from Parfums de Marly. I do not have a full bottle of it. I appreciate the parameters this fragrance has, persistence, like it's very strong, very dominant, rose forward scent. But this rose for me is slightly too sour, you know. I mean, not rose, but the other ingredients that you have in here. You have also lychee, you have rhubarb, and rhubarb for me is too sour on my skin. So I think I'm going to pass with Delina. I much prefer, I think, version Delina exclusive, which is not as sour as the original. But all in all, I need to appreciate the composition because it also has this Quentin Bisch signature. It is very strong, basically. It is very, you know, it has this quality, you know. I really like it. And Delina, of course, I do not have to describe you this fragrance because it was repeated all in all, on and on by many houses. Everyone wants to have their version of Delina. So yeah, Delina from Parfums de Marly. And another fragrance, which I don't have it here, it is a fragrance targeted towards men, but I thought I will mention it here because it was surprising for me that it was created by Quentin Bisch, and this one I do not like. So I think there is one fragrance that I do not like from Quentin Bisch, and it's 1 Million from Paco Rabanne. I do not like this fragrance at all. For me, it's like a typical, you know, lover boy fragrance. I do not want to offend anyone, but for me, it doesn't have good associations. When you go out to the party or anywhere, you can prominently feel Paco Rabanne 1 Million. And for me, it smells like a sweet dust. It's too strong. It's not refined, or for my nose at least. Of course, you wear what you wear, so you do not have to pay attention to my opinion. This is only my opinion and no need to get offended by that. However, for me, it is nothing interesting. It's too strong. I like strong perfumes, but it's strong in a negative way for me. And I was surprised that it was created by Quentin, but okay. Aside from that, from my opinion, it did its job because it's very popular in mainstream world. Many people want to smell like it, so I think the job here is done to make a successful perfume. And 2 last fragrances. Angel Nova. I do not have it here, but I prominently know how it smells because my friend used to use Angel Nova very much, and this one is also compared to Delina, but I cannot agree. For me, Angel Nova stands on its own. It has also this Akigala wood, very prominent, raspberry, rose. So this one is also, I think I do not have to, you know, describe you Angel Nova because I think by far everyone should know this fragrance. And I mean, there is no obligation to know any fragrance, you know, but if you are in the perfume world, you've surely smelled Angel Nova, and for me, this is a very original composition, and in my opinion, it was one of the last good compositions from Mugler. But aside from that, yeah, Angel Nova was created by Quentin Bisch. And the last fragrance I have in here, it's Chloe Nomade, and actually, I must admit that I think I have never smelled like original Chloe Nomade on my skin, so I need to fix it ASAP. And I need to test it out, but I have here Absolute de Parfum, and this one smells really, really nice as well. It has plum, it has oak moss, so good, so I need to test it further, but I'm just mentioning here because it was created by Quentin Bisch as well. So let me know if you like any of those compositions. What do you think about creations of Quentin Bisch? I absolutely love them, as I told you before. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and thank you very much for watching. See you in my next one. Bye bye.